All right, let's take a look at Aurora Freehold, where we come in and we see a slight uptick in median price month over month. We're at 1.3%. Transaction volume as well down. So we're seeing that May to June rollover in a lot of areas. So that continues to drop off a little bit. New listings down a little bit more, a little bit greater here. We're at 18% of a drop, over 18% of a drop. Median days on market hovering around the same. Termination volume way low in comparison to other things we've seen, 3.5%. So Aurora getting a little bit more dialed in with their pricing. And like we saw in new market, an uptick. Now we saw it was 6% in new market, only 1.3 here in Aurora, but nonetheless moving up. So your median price now in Aurora for a freehold is 1.257. Year to date, here's the bigger hit. Year to date, our median price is down 12.4% in comparison to last year. So agents that are out there sitting down and talking to homeowners about what their home might be worth, this is one of the things that you're up against as people have the memory of when times were good. It was just last year I was worth 1.43. Why are you telling me I'm 1.25 now? Right? And that's part of the challenge that we have to do, and why you got to educate and be able to bring this data to the table to help articulate that. New listings right in the middle. We're seeing the rollover May to June, but right where you would expect to be this time of year, again, as we go back over the last 15 years, but we're really creeping up there in terms of our active listing. Not the highest we've been, but what are we tying here? We're tying just above, well, 2024, and what's my other gray one? 2019?
Yeah.
Hitting that 2019 range in terms of new listings. Obviously, 2018 being the highest that Aurora saw. So, that's kind of funny, because in a lot of areas we were seeing these numbers earlier, but it really is that 2018, 2019 that we're starting to see pile up in terms of the freehold in regards to active listings. Sales volume, again, just chugging along, the lowest we've seen in the last 15 years, and lower than what we sold when we were at the start of the pandemic again in June. We did outsell when we weren't allowed to leave our houses there, so that was nice. That was nice. We really need to start to see this turn around. And then when we come here in median price, like we said, there was that big drop off from year over year, and officially below the 2021 numbers, by about 10,000. So again, we're sitting currently at 1,257,000 median price in comparison to 2021, where it was 1,268,000. So 10K above us. And we're above 2022, well below 2023, and of course 2024. It's interesting, for June, we actually saw an increase year over year from 2023 to 2024. And then, of course, now just that big turnaround back to our 2021 numbers. Interesting to see for Aurora.
Yeah.
Months of inventory have come down a little bit, but peaking their way back up to 6 months worth of inventory, much more so a buyer's market. So buyers, think about investing in Aurora right now. You're getting quite a nice little window in terms of pricing that's available there. Interesting to see.